Let's preview and go live. I go so high, nearly touch the sky. Hello everybody, welcome from COVID-free Pattaya here at Le Pub, and once again we've kicked everybody out except two people. One of them is sitting over there, it's Dave. Oh, hold on Dave, give us a wave, give us a wave my love.
A Leeds fan, someone has to be.
A Leeds fan, and although this is not going to be a football live stream, it's 1-1 at the moment. Leeds, come on Leeds, can I say that? And the other person is this man over here.
Yay!
It's Adam from the Cherry Bar. You might know him as Hammer. I've known Adam from about 2003, 2004, something like that, no?
I would say you had hair, but I'd be lying.
Yes, I've never really had hair since I've been coming to Pattaya. Listen, oh my goodness, it's gone mad, the chat. Can we just say, we're going to be doing a little talk first. We'll have a little chat.
Well, that sounds romantic.
Have a little natter, as they say in East London, where you come from. And after that, we'll go to the phone lines, as I always like to say. So please hold any chat and hold any questions for the moment. First, I would like to say, first of all, a quick question. Is the sound okay? If you can hear us okay, I hope you can. If you can't hear the sound or the sound's not good, just let me know. But because we've got our posh mics. We've got our posh mics on, yeah. Okay, so I'm assuming the sound's going to be okay. Right, Adam, welcome to the pub.
Thanks for inviting me. I mean, it's a bit of a letdown after Nick. A bit of a Hollywood studio there, my own dressing room. I've come here, there was no makeup artist or anything. I feel a bit let down.
Well,
Phil, you promised me the world.
I know, and you know, the case of vodka in the changing room, and the M&Ms with all the red ones took out. I've heard about all this. B's going, bartender B, see you B. Yeah, apologise about that, mate.
Just to be clear though, this is the normal people first, and then the second half is when the girls get naked for the premium section.
Yes, the premium section will be having the girls.
When West Ham start, that's when the girls get naked. Yeah.
Hold on a minute. Let me just remove this knife from my back. Yes, Adam. Premium section tomorrow for the girls. Yeah. So actually,
let's throw one question at you. Big Fat Sam before we start.
It's supposed to be me asking the question.
Come on.
Big Sam.
What do you think?
Okay, having just said that we're not going to be, there's not going to be a football.
No, we have to get it over and done with the football.
For those people not from the UK, and those people who are from the UK but are not interested in, oh dear, all Leeds have scored. This is like that show on Sky Sports on a Saturday afternoon, isn't it?
We're not St. Greaves, though, are we?
Yeah, okay. Okay, for those people that are not into football, my team is West Bromwich Albion. We've sacked our manager today and appointed the manager at the same day. Big Sam Allardyce, he's a dinosaur, but I do kind of like the way that Sam plays. Sometimes the old long ball, none of this faffing around, passing the ball up.
Attractive football isn't for you?
No, I mean, it's going back to the old Tony Pulis days, but I'm all right with that, mate. No problem.
All right.
I'm good with that.
Let's get off soccer or football, whatever you call it.
Yes.
I wanted to talk about change.
Okay. I mean, I've got a little bit of change in my pocket, but that's about all, really.
Is change always bad? Is change good? You talk to people, when's your best memories of Pattaya? Most people normally say their first time. I asked you the question, Phil. When was your first year here?
1996 was the first.
When was the best time you had in Pattaya?
I mean, I think we're going to be sitting here in 5 or 10 years' time, possibly not actually here, but in this town, and going, do you know what? Remember COVID? Wasn't it brilliant? You know, there were no coaches and busloads of people, and I'm not saying anything negative about the people that can't get here at the moment, but there are a lot of people here, and there's lots of girls looking, you know, for work. So, from a bar owner's point of view, as far as recruiting girls, that sort of thing, it's a lot easier. And if we have a quiet night, so what? It's COVID. If it's busy, it's a bonus. So that's good. From a customer's point of view, it's even better at the moment because loads of girls and no geezers. So it might be now, but I would say probably
But
the
for
best,
you,
the
as a
best
customer-
holiday I had was about 2008, 2007.
Oh, it was
like
more
that.
recent then.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. I'll put that one over to you.
I think it was when I was a holidaymaker in the early years. And here's the man that's trying to say change can be good, but we all remember the first time, the early times. I mean, the three things that get me about the changes, the first one is price. People moan how more expensive it is now. And I actually disagree in Thai baht prices, yeah?
Yeah.
If you look at how much a beer costs, how much a meal costs, a hotel costs, a flight costs, they're not that much more.
No.
The only problem's been the exchange rate.
Interesting. Before COVID, people were always going on about the exchange rate, which was bad, to be honest. And, you know, or the girls' attitudes, you can't really change that, but the prices in the bars and everything. And I always went back to the default setting, if you like, of what about your flight? Because the flight in 1996, I said I came first time 1996. My flight was about 500 quid
About the
in
same
1996. Then fast forward 14 years. Hold on. No, 24 years. No, yeah, maths was never my subject. Yeah. Anyway, fast forward to 2020, and it was about 500 quid. So that's an amazing.
Can you
saving
remember the
there.
hotel costs? Not that much.
Yeah, I mean, the first, about 1,000 baht a night, I think. About that. I was
In my bar in 15 years, I think my beer's gone up 20 baht in 15 years. My bar fine's gone up 100 baht in 50. I don't think inflation is that bad here.
No, everybody
central.
always goes about, oh well, this go-go bar on Walking Street was paying. Yeah, well, to be honest, a go-go bar on Walking Street is always going to be more expensive.
I mean, I'd love to ask the question, if you went into your local pub and said, I want to pay the same price for a beer now that I did 20 years ago, they're going to laugh in your face. But there's customers here that want to pay the same price 20 years ago.
Look, I mean, we have to bear in mind that there are customers that are on a budget,
Yeah.
that are maybe on pensions or whatever, that aren't very good because of the exchange rate. So we do have to remember that. But I mean, from a businessman's point of view, yeah, I mean, we can't just keep the prices the same as they were.
I mean, our costs increase. We have taxes to pay, salaries to pay, rents to pay.
Cool,
And they go up.
Yeah, and those have not gone down. I mean, they have during COVID, but generally they haven't gone down. Just at the moment, if you're in chat at the moment, we're not looking at chat for about 5 minutes. We're going to have a little natter. Adam from the Cherry Bar, if you're just joining us.
Now, I know everywhere you go, you only own, is it one Le Pup t-shirt or you own about 7 of them?
I've got loads, mate, loads.
Because you don't wear anything else.
Well, that's because I'm a minimalist and I haven't got many things. And I'm going to do a video about that one day.
But luckily I'm not one of those people that come here to subtly advertise their car.
Minute. Hold on a minute.
That would be like, no one would do that, would they?
The Cherry Bar hat. Tell us the history of the Cherry Bar hat.
Someone gave it to me at a party and I think this is the only time I've ever worn it. So,
Oh, there you go.
But no,
Do you want the egg to wear the Cherry Bar hat? Mind you, COVID, he's had it on his head, so he'll have to be disinfected before I can do that. But yeah, Cherry Bar. Just for those people that are looking, again, hold on in the chat. 5 minutes, we'll be with you. Just tell us about where the Cherry Bar is. People that don't know a little bit of history. You moved from Soy 7.
Right, so I started holidaying here in the 90s. I made the move here 2005 and bought a bar in my favourite place back then, Soy 8. Now, back in those days, I was a bit like Phil, really. I was very active on the social media. And Soy 8 was a big, busy place, and I was the guy that was on social media all the time. There was, before Facebook and YouTube, it was the forums. And I was on 8 different forums. And I'd post pictures, parties, I'd do bar crawls.
Yeah.
I was a man around town.
But you're not as active on the old forums as you were before. What was that?
Good question. Things got negative, and what sells newspapers? It's not good stories anymore. It's bad stories. Let's say you put a picture up of 10 of your girls, 8 of them are sexy, two are not that sexy. In the old days, people would comment on those 8 sexy girls.
Yeah.
Now you're getting more negative about the 2 that only a mum would love.
Yeah. built for comfort.
Things have changed. So I stepped back.
Yeah.
It's
To be honest though, isn't that just a window on life? Because people are more negative these days. You only have to look, and we don't want to get into this, things like politics. Most countries in the world, it seems very polarised, and negativity rules. So
good. Let's talk politics quickly. Normally someone would say, vote for my party because of this and this. I'm noticing now it's not vote for me because of this. It's don't vote for them because of that.
Yeah.
And that's how I think things have changed.
Okay.
So I just took a backward step from social media.
Yeah.
I mean, your T-shirt that had "Living the Dream," that was my living the dream and started. And then it suddenly, is it worth being on social media?
What actually happened to that blog? Because for those people that don't know, Adam had a blog, not a vlog, a blog called "Living the Dream." Is it archived somewhere or?
It's on the Pattaya Talk forum.
Oh, okay.
It's just, I just wanted the quiet life. I'm out here to enjoy my life out here.
Yeah.
And you're so active on social media. Does it not get you down, Phil?
I think generally, I'm of the opinion that if somebody says something negative about me and I have the chance to respond, I will kind of always respond. And there will be 100 guys, well, not 100 guys, but several guys who have got my back saying, "Oh, come on, give him a break."
Is all publicity good publicity?
Oh no, absolutely not. And whoever came up with that was an idiot.
Yeah.
But generally, I think I'm given quite an easy ride. Now there are some forums that I can't get onto that might say negative things about me, and I can't really respond. So I mean, what can I do?
Made the decision to step backwards into the shadows.
I mean, I don't ever put anything about my children online. I posted a pic of my 2 children yesterday or the day before, but I blurred the faces out. Very, very rarely I'll do that.
Is that because they take after their father?
Oh, no, it's just strange people online, aren't there? And having said that, can I tell a quick story? I'm so anal about not having my kids online and like, just trying to keep it separate. And then me and my ex-girlfriend, who's just been in, otherwise known as the Pattaya Slasher. I'll tell you a story about her later. So we're driving into their school with them in the back, and we come to where the school is, and we turn in the corner, and there's this huge poster that is literally the size of the whole school. And guess who's on that? There's a big poster, and guess who's on that poster? My 2 kids. My 2 kids
Wow.
who go to that school. There's about pictures of 6 kids, and 2 of them are mine. So I'm going, oh. I mean, look, there's part of me that's very proud that they're there, but there's also me going, oh, for God's sake.
I mean, this still relates to my change subject here, because I stepped back, and now we're in what's happening now. I've got to change and adapt to new technology,
Okay.
which is YouTube,
Yeah.
which is like, I'm not active on Facebook. My account is just me.
Well, no, you are active on Facebook.
I
You
don't
do
post
the
out. Yeah,
thing,
but I'm not
yeah.
as active. You're there every day telling people everything. And I just stepped back.
Yeah.
But now things have changed here. I've gone onto YouTube. So
Yeah.
I've started a channel up. My content is about other bars in town. They're not the greatest videos, but I'm just trying to promote other bars around town, be them music bars, go-go bars, gentlemen's clubs, soy
Yeah.
six bars, just to try and help get people to look at my channel and look at my live stream. Change. We're in a different world now.
Yeah. And we can get into Buddhism or whatever, but Buddhism says there's change all around us all the time. We just have to get used to that. I want to talk to you because you've been out and about today, networking.
Yeah.
My favourite. Hold that, because Adam's basically been out to Jomtien, and also you said Walking Street, and you've been to.
I'm a friendly guy, yeah.
Okay, so he's been networking. And he'll tell us what the bars were like. Let's just take a few comments online, because that's what it's all about on the live stream. Sorry if you've been waiting. Now we'll go to Todd RAP City, because Todd's got a little egg next to his name.
He's
you know what that means?
He's here for the naked girls later on. Yeah!
Todd, Phil, how about Le Pub shirt that is lighter material, maybe a wicker shirt or golf shirt that breathes a little bit better? There are some golf shirts that we've got, Todd, and being a member, I'll make sure that you get a shirt.
You get a T-shirt that's thicker than the naked girls.
Christian Chu, Hammer, are you doing a Christmas bar crawl?
There's nobody in town to do the bar crawl, but we talked about the Pattaya Talk Forum. They're doing a bar crawl on the 23rd. So we call him Frosty, the guy that looks after the board. He will be doing a bar crawl on the 23rd, so we can call that the Christmas bar crawl.
Okay, cool. Hi to a few people. You can get some questions coming in if you want. EDM, Progressive House, says hello. Hedge Fund says hello to you. Hello to Dave Blend. Empty Head, a comment about when he met his Thai partner for the first time. The first time he met his Thai partner before he ever visited Thailand. He's only ever been to Phuket and Bangkok with her. I've never been to Pattaya. Feel like I've missed out. What would you say to Empty Head about difference between Bangkok, Pattaya, Phuket?
Wow. It depends what you want on your holiday. I mean, if you're after lovely beaches, Phuket. Bangkok's got the big city thing. To me, I've always been a Pattaya guy. Everything's in a small place. We can get around. Everyone's got different tastes. I mean, bars. I'm a beer bar guy. I'm guessing Phil's a go-go walking street guy. I don't know the type of guy, the bars you like to visit. We all want different things.
When I was a tourist, I always used to go to beer bars. I never ever went in go-go bars, really. As far as Bangkok is concerned, I think it's really good for shopping and stuff like that, especially if you stick around the BTS.
It's different types of holidays for different people.
Yeah. But as far as for nightlife, I think it's a little bit limited. Although, I've been talking to a couple of people that have come through quarantine, and we can talk about quarantine and vaccines like everyone else does. And he spent a few days in Bangkok, Nana Plaza, Soy Cowboy, the usual places, and he says it was really good. Loads of nice girls, you know, not many customers, you know, quite good.
I mean, you mentioned earlier, we are the lucky ones that are here now. The girls are looking after these lucky people.
Yeah. Dave Blend says Bangkok has been cleaned up and Pattaya is still more fun. I don't know. I mean, I haven't been out.
It defines, how are you defining fun? The type of bars you want to go to. I mean, I'm going to call myself a bit of a pervert, but if I'm going to an indoor bar normally, I want to be a bit feely, shall we say. I'm going for the outdoor bar to people watch, have the beer.
Is that why they call you the octopus? I always wondered why that was. Hammer the octopus. Prep for it says the exchange rate is still better than me going to Vegas. Have you ever been to America?
Good.
Come on!
Oh!
Excuse me, we're watching a football game. It's okay. No. I'm saying excuse me to the people, Dave. You carry on, mate. You're a paying customer. No problem.
When I was a holiday maker, I shared the holidays between Thailand and Vegas. Vegas is a 24-hour town like Pattaya. I like Vegas.
What was your favourite? Can you remember any bars, Vegas?
You're drinking in the casinos, really.
Yeah.
You go in there, and then you had the R&R there. You're looking at the strip clubs.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I used to actually work in a strip club for about 10 days when I was in Vegas.
You did the banana show, Phil?
No. I was actually working in Spearmint Rhino because I'd been called off to America to train. I was training at Spearmint Rhino, and everyone says, "Oh, what was Vegas like? You know, it must have been amazing." I have no idea. You know, I worked for 12 hours a day, 12-hour shift. I've never worked so hard. There was like 125 girls on in the daytime, and it was just nuts, just completely nuts, and I was absolutely knackered. And I do remember saying, I'm never going to work for another American company ever again.
Well, I'm going to put you on the spot here, Phil. Since I first met you, I've always nagged at you for putting too many hours in this bar. you're going to be asking me questions about what bars are happening in this town.
Yeah.
Why don't you know the answers? Why aren't you going out more, Phil?
I've always been a bit insular. Actually, it's a fair point, and it's one that, yeah, I am not somebody that goes out to other bars as much as other guys. Reason being, my feeling is, as you said before, I'm big on. I've got a social media following. I don't like to say I'm big on there. That's up to you to decide whether I'm big or not. But I've got a social media following. So if people come into the pub, a lot of them will come in to see Phil. And if Phil's not there, then the bar doesn't do so well. So I've got that. Now, I know that that's not particularly healthy.
I always pride myself, if a customer comes to my bar and he wants to know what's a good place to go to, that I know some answers, because I've been there myself.
And that is where, I mean, me and you differ on a lot of things, business-wise. Like you were on about, before there was a question about bar crawls. I've never ever organised a bar crawl.
I took people from my bar to your bar, and you're looking at me like I'm Satan or something. Why are you taking customers from your own bar to my bar?
Never looked at you like Satan. Beelzebub. We got a super chat.
Yes!
Super chat. Shunting from the sky. Shunting from the sky sent us $5. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Why do 40-plus-year-old men get drunk and start fights in Pattaya? Just there for girls. These guys are annoying.
Oh,
guys starting. You've got to answer it, because I've got.
That's $1 million question.
Thank you for the super chat, by the way. Thank you.
Alcohol and emotions. I mean, the famous saying, you only lose your turn in the queue, but after a few drinks, you can. And a lot of the fights are people that were friends before.
Yeah.
And it's.
I've got to be honest. I can't remember, as a bar owner or as a go-go bar manager, that many fights, actual physical fights. Loads of girl fights.
Oh, yeah.
Loads of girls fighting. I remember once there was a fight in the go-go bar, and it was like girls getting glassed and everything. And it was at a time when I was a bit of a prepper. Like there was a comment from somebody called prep for life or something. And I'm a bit of a prepper. A prepper being, I always used to carry around like a first aid kit and bandages and everything. And the first time I ever did it, there was a fight in the bar, and so it was horrible. I mean, girls were in hospital. It was bad, but I was quite pleased because I managed to get my bandages out, and I splintered it up, and I took them all to hospital, and everything was fine.
I think one of the reasons for the fight, especially when I was on Soy 8, I call it pack mentality. When, especially in the high season, you get a group of guys come out here, and it's the testosterone seems to rise, and because they're in a group, they want to make a point to the other members of the group, and they will fight over trivial things because they're in a group.
Yeah. Okay, here's a question. Is there a particular nationality of customer that you think is more of a problem than others? Because, I mean, me personally, I would say a lot of the Nordic countries and the Scandinavian countries like a drink, and sometimes that can get a bit rowdy, but never fighting.
You're saying it's us, it's the Brits, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, the Brits have got a bad name, but even then, I would say the only time I can remember in my head when there was an actual fight in the bar, and it was about the fourth or the fifth day I was at Baby Dolls as a manager, and there was a fight in there, and this Russian guy just started on me for absolutely nothing. Because as you know, I mean, come on, I'm the egg. Everyone loves the egg. Well, this guy didn't, and he had a go at me, and I remember it was right by the stage. You remember the stage at Baby Dolls, right? Right by the stage. And the girls started taking off their shoes and hitting this guy on the head. And a little bit of me was like a bit frightened. Oh my God, I've only been here 4 days and there's been a fight. But there was also a bit of me that said, oh, the girls actually stuck up for me and protected me. So I was really pleased because, you know, this guy was a big guy. But I have to say...
The girls will back you up.
Yeah, I have to say... shunting from the sky. Sorry, my eyes aren't too good. Thank you for the super chat. I've got to be honest, I don't see that many fights. If anybody, you know, has got any comments on that, leave it in the comment section.
Over high season when it happened. And he mentioned the older guy. It was normally the younger guys. I mean, let's go back to our favourite subject of football. The average football hooligan now is either the older guy or the very young guy.
Yeah.
They are the troublemakers.
Yeah.
The sensible ones are the guys aged in between.
And I've got to be honest, when, again, we've drifted off slightly into football talk, and I'm sorry for all our other international viewers. We'll get off it really quick.
Go back to Cherry Bar again.
Yeah, look, here he is. Look there, look at him. I've got to say, when the hooliganism things was getting really bad, Heysel, 1985, I just stopped going to football for a long, long time. Because I never liked it. I didn't go to that many games, but I really didn't want to go to any games after that.
I'm going to bring change back to football. One last thing. People say football was better back then, but in the 70s and 80s, we didn't have the top stars. We had the trouble. Now, we've got lovely new stadiums, the best players in the world.
Yeah.
Changes work well.
Yeah, and it's difficult to punch someone when you've got a pair of binoculars when you're trying to watch the game at your new stadium.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of a football joke there. Okay, Dave Blend, please, no casinos. I think what he's talking about is casinos in Thailand. And have you got a thought on that?
I don't know if I can really mention it. It does happen here, but it's a...
Yeah,
we're not involved.
What I mean, what we're talking about is organised casinos.
All right.
Oh, Leeds have gone ahead.
All right.
Well done, Dave.
The best bar on Soy Diamond is next door, called Casino Club. Obviously.
Yeah.
That's what he's talking about.
Wait a minute. Best bar on Soy Diamond?
And it's not a sports bar either.
As the late Barbara Windsor used to say, get out my pub. Anyway.
It's not a sports pub. So.
Okay, this is my feeling. Casinos, if they do ever come, it'll be really bad news for... It'll totally change the fabric of Pattaya, if there is one near Pattaya. There's always rumours about, oh, they're going to knock down this soy and build one, or it's going to be on Koh Land. Because what do casinos give away for free?
Accommodation, food.
Booze, food.
But it'd be the type of customer that they'll attract, which is more the Asian customer, that is spending more money on the girls, and us normal fellas are going to get a bit upset when the prices go up.
Yeah.
So that will affect the prices of the women.
Dave Bland, he says they might be starting fights because they're all WBA supporters, West Bromwich Albion. No, not at all. We're the most well-behaved of fans.
Do they have any fans?
We've got to be careful. There's a Leeds fan behind us. Shh, don't.
He's got 4 goals.
Oh, 4-2. Well done, Leeds.
Wow.
Okay. I've been, some more comments in the chat. I've been in beer bars in Pattaya that have had members only signs on. They could tell certain groups of people that they were not welcome. Very strange practice.
That's right. There's a certain nationality, which I'm going to say is the Indians or the Russians, that people have prejudice against them, because some of them don't spend the money, but you generalise too much, and it happens more in the go-go's and the bars. They try and say members only to keep those people, but you can't generalise. I know so many Indian friends of mine that are good spenders.
Exactly, yeah.
But I don't know how to phrase it really. I don't know what your views are, but you
I've seen Indian customers come into this bar every now and then, and I remember there was some cricket on. Indian people generally like cricket, and we were watching the cricket. These Indian customers came in, very presentable, very smart, and they said, can we look at the menu? Looked at the menu, and they said, can we order 6 Coronas?
Another Leeds goal. Hey! Why weren't you shouting?
Anyway, back to my story. And they ordered 5 Corona, and Corona says, look, you realise this is the most expensive beer that we sell in this bar, Corona. They says, yeah, no problem, we want that. And then they wanted to order some Red Bull, and they pointed on the menu to the European Red Bull, which is like the Red Bull that we drink in Europe, which has got an import tax. I said, look, you know, this is the most expensive soft drink that we sell. Yeah, no problem. And they were quite happy to run up a bill. Having said that, I've had Indian customers come in that have had like the old cliche, and I'm afraid it is true from time to time. You know, they've ordered 1 drink amongst free customers.
But you could argue from a lot of nationalities. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to do a very controversial one here. Cobra Gold. In the old days, they were gods. When they come to this town, people would put signs up. They'd be welcome everywhere. The last couple of years, they were warned of what they can do, budgets.
Yeah.
Suddenly they became very stricter on their budgets. I've been in go-go's where they walked in with their own beers,
Yeah.
servicemen, and not because they've been told to do that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there is. I mean, I agree with you. 15 years ago, it was.
They were gods.
There were signs everywhere. Welcome Cobra Gold. Now, not so much, because I think it's the political correctness of that.
I'll give you a soy story here then. So,
by the way, just before we go, I'm sorry to interrupt you. They're saying there's some sound problems. There aren't any sound problems here. It's just that next door are playing some sort of jungle
the
music.
casino, the best bar on Side Diamond, yeah.
Not having him back. I'm not having him back. Yeah, next door are playing some very bassy music, so that's why it's been picked up. So I apologise. You have to shout a bit.
See what you think of this Soy 6 story then. So, young American boy's in Soy 6. He's a handsome guy like me and you.
Yeah.
Girl says, I want to use the F word with you upstairs.
Okay.
Goes upstairs, they finish the action.
Flirt, if Google are watching, by the way.
She wants money off him.
Right.
No, you told me that you wanted to flirt with me upstairs. He refused to pay.
Right.
And he got quite violent when
Yeah.
people come to pay. That's a different customer to the old customer there.
I have to say, when the Cobra Gold people come, the vast majority are very well behaved.
The officers
And the
but I think,
search, shore leave.
but the guys have been told what they can do and not do. They're so worried, they're paranoid. I've been in a bar where a serviceman has refused a drink from a vet because he's not allowed to take that drink.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But they're told that.
Yeah.
It's just things have changed.
I personally think that's just a window on the world's people's perspectives of this town and people's feeling towards, what goes on in this town.
They're worried that they might cause a problem and upset me.
Yeah.
But the old Cobra Gold were the happiest, fun people. It was a party everywhere.
Yeah. Stephen from Singapore, who's a regular guy on the chat. Hello to you. Yeah, Leeds have scored a goal. 5-2, Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's happy. He's happy. Todd with the little egg. We like Todd with a little egg.
He said, will he ring the bell because Leeds are winning?
Yeah.
Did you read that?
No.
Oh, my eyesight's better than yours.
Wow, that's cost him about £4, Dave.
I know.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, and cleaner said, guys, the girls are coming now.
I can back them the girls now.
There may have been an F-bomb there. We do apologise, viewers.
Oh.
The Leeds fans said it. All of a sudden, the girls are coming out of that. Dave, don't worry, it's a joke. We don't care. We're not monetising this one.
Just to clarify what I was saying, you can't really generalise people. I've made a comment, I'm not insulting any American servicemen here.
No, I know you're not.
I'm just making a comment about different nationalities and different people.
And I've got to say, the shore leave guys are really...
They're told what they
good.
can do.
Yeah, they're good. I mean...
there's no trouble whatsoever.
No. But it's just, I mean, I'll tell you, back in the first time I came here to work, I was invited on one of the aircraft carriers to go. I didn't actually go, but I was invited because they were having a big dinner and they wanted me to go.
I thought you'd be one of the beacons when the planes were landing or something.
It really tries, doesn't it? It really tries. Okay, we'll go back to the chat. Let me say, Rabbit Travels went Leeds in big capital letters. So clearly a Leeds fan, I would guess. By the way, got to say hi to the moderator, who's back in the UK. I never ever mention him online, and he doesn't like his name being up there. But to the mod, thanks for. He might be quite busy deleting a lot of messages today.
Is that another super chat?
Another super chat! Hey, £5 this time in good old British sterling.
So how many of them to get your watch back then, Phil?
Well, yeah. Did you spot my watch on about? Okay.
It didn't pin up a go-go, but that's a different story.
For those that, by the way, can we say to the super chat? It's DP. I think it's DP. Thank you. £5. Thank you very much. That will help. That all goes to help. If you want to super chat and ask a question, Just press that.
Will that super chat money goes toward you having a DP?
No, I'm very conservative in those matters, Adam.
Just curious. So.
When does your game start, by the way? Is it 3 o'clock?
Yeah.
Oh, right. We're better.
No, changing the subject there, aren't you?
No. Strictly missionary position for me. None of this kinky business. DP, thank you very much. Okay, we'll go back to the chat in a short while. So we'll leave the chat. You went out this afternoon. I messaged you about 1 o'clock this afternoon.
Because you didn't think I'd turn up.
No, I didn't know. So I said, Adam, we talked about the live chat. Are you going to come? And you said, yeah, it's okay. I'm in Jomtien in a few gentlemen's clubs. And I was looking at my watch and going, oh no, it's 2:30. And the old Chinese dentist. And he's already on it. And then I thought,
I told you I was
another 12 hours, please stay sober, but you've managed to do it.
I'm an athlete, I told you that. Where's your drink, by the way? You're on...
I haven't had a drink yet.
What's that then?
Dumb boss.
So that's a special tequila, but we can't talk about that.
Water and Livestreams go together, Adam, you know that.
Hey! Oh, that's it.
Thank you, Dave, for the live stream. Adam. Okay. By the way, Dale, give us a wave. Give us a wave. Wave, say hello. Hey, hello, Dale.
Right,
Okay.
Let's talk about bars, and we'll talk about where I went today.
Yeah.
The bars that are having customers at the moment are either offering very cheaper beer prices, or they're offering a service where the girls are quite friendly.
Okay.
And those ones where the girls are quite friendly are getting customers, which you don't know anything about.
Oh.
Because you're too busy.
He's getting brave, isn't he? He's getting brave.
So, gentlemen's clubs. We all know about the ones on Soy Boomerang, or maybe you guys don't know about the ones on Soy Boomerang, but since COVID that's really taken off.
Right.
There's a lot of fun to be had. But the original place for the gentlemen's clubs is more the Jomtien Prattamac area.
Okay.
So I did a bit of, let's do the fingers here, networking, socialising, blah, blah, blah. Because your customers want to know where to go, don't they? So today I went to, let's see if I get the order right, Plush, which used to be the old Rioja.
Okay.
Then we went to Kinnery.
Kindai. Yeah. That's Kinnery's on between Prattamac 4 and Prattamac 5.
Yeah.
That's probably, would I be right in saying one of the oldest?
I mean, Jade was the original. Are we looking for West Ham?
West Ham, it's HD3. Yeah, carry on, yeah.
I'd say in the last, Kinnery is the number one in my era of 15 years. Before that, it was probably Jade, Winchester, and the Welcome Inn. I don't know if you know
the Belgian embassy.
Well done, you do remember that.
Sorry too, I used to live on.
Pat on back for that one.
Yeah.
All right, well done. That is, you get an egg sticker for that one.
Yes,
but you're right. Kinnery is in the last 15 years the number one.
Right.
So after I left Kinnery, I went round the corner to.
So how? I mean, you said you went to Plush, you went to Kinnery, you went to Jade. How were they customer-wise?
They had customers.
Yeah.
They had customers. People are there.
Cheers. Thanks,
They're
Dave.
not.
Cheers, Dave.
Hey!
This is like Nick Dean's show. We're just having bell rings off.
Oh, it's like.
Let's have a look at the whiteboard.
I'm sorry we took 3 points off you last week, but it's all come back now.
Okay. We all stay up. It's all good. But no football talk, of course.
No football talk.
So I just had a message.
We're losing international viewers.
I have just had a personal message.
This is going to be an Allardyce joke.
No. Just go. Oh, Dave, it's weird seeing you on the live stream. You won't know who it is.
Oh, okay. Well, continue.
So as I saying, at the moment, the customer's in town.
Dave's
welcome customer in your bar when he comes.
Oh, right. Welcome customer. Anyway, Dave's left me dangling there. Anyway.
I'm just saying there's some customers that are very price sensitive, but there's customers in town now that have money and they want to go to places where they get some action.
Okay.
And these gentlemen clubs, they're getting customers. a little bit more can happen in a bar like that.
How many girls in each of those sort of bars, smaller gentlemen's clubs on John Tien Way?
Well,
and what kind of
Kinnery, they have a certain days of the week where they do food specials. And you could have 50 girls in Kinnery, and we're talking like go-go type girls here.
Yeah.
And these girls are offering different rates to flirt with you that they might do in the go-go.
Okay.
So they are popular.
So after
the
John
smaller
Tien,
one, that they are,
Yeah.
you're looking 8 to 12, maybe.
okay. So after you did those John Tien sort of Patamac area, you retired to your abode, did you? I heard
Well, I
there
hadn't
was
even-
a bit of a hammer snooze.
Well, you've got to have a siesta when you're professional, haven't you?
Athlete. What an athlete he is.
Yeah, it's a siesta.
And then you went to your bar,
Yeah.
and then you've
what's-
been out and about.
Well, you want me to come here for 2, so I thought it's always rude to become early. There's a certain Queen's Park Rangers fan that we know, that he has to be here like an hour before kickoff to make sure he gets the seat.
Yeah.
They normally, you feel full normally for the QPR. Yes, I thought I'd do a few go-go's, so we went to Pin Up, Atlantis and Temptations. And I know you're a Walking Street man, but
Yeah.
I think LK are getting a little bit more customers on the go-go's.
Yeah. I think weekends are definitely, there's more in Walking Street.
You've got, I mean, you're famous for being Walking Street.
Yeah.
And Pin Up, the first one I mentioned, the lineup they have there is amazing.
Yeah.
And they probably make their money from the weekend trade.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the web stream bar owners, but we can't talk about.
You can. This has been no questions about them, that's all.
Right, how many go-go bars do you visit, Phil?
I think the moderator's fingers, like, really.
How many go-go bars do you visit?
Repetitive stress injury. Well, I have been in Pin-Up
Yeah.
about 3 months ago when I had some money in the good old days. And I've got to say, as I've said before, I've worked in lap dance bars, strip clubs in the UK. I've worked in go-go bars all around Walking Street and the various soys off. I have never seen a lineup like I saw in Pin-Up, and I've got to say in the Dollhouse as well.
Well, this is a good point about the Dollhouse. They limit 30 girls a day to work, and the rules are naked, young,
Okay.
and they're turning girls away.
Yeah.
Now, if 2 other go-go's I went to today, they weren't even showing, Phil.
Yeah.
I'm a pervert. Sorry. Dollhouse, that's a new norm. If every go-go copied Dollhouse,
Yeah.
you have to be naked to work in the go-go. Wow. I'd be taking a lot more networking sessions.
Yeah. But what's the atmosphere like never mind about other customers and girls, the best atmosphere that you had in any bar today?
Oh, the best bar in town is the bar that you're at. You make the atmosphere happen, Phil. Different people can have different feelings in the bar.
Yeah.
So like the guy that asked what's better, Phuket, Bangkok, Pattaya, we've all got different expectations of what we want. I can have a good vibe with one girl in one bar and have a great time. You might go to the same bar and not get the same vibe. You're looking puzzled on the TV there.
I'm looking puzzled because I'm trying to read. We've got another super chat.
Hurrah!
I'm trying to read the name. It's Mongo964. If it's something like that, Mongo964 has sent 21 Canadian dollars for a drink for me and you.
Well, do you have Canadian Club?
We do, yeah.
What a great choice that was. Oh, you're not drinking, are you?
Well, are we allowed to drink on YouTube?
Oh, we can't advertise Canadian Club though, but
I'm going to get chucked off.
Ah, well.
And it's the only thing in my life that's making any money at the moment. Yeah, we'll have a Canadian. If you have 2 Canadian clubs.
that sounds a great deal.
Excuse me, I'll have to do this. This will impress you, my tonally perfect tie. Here we go. Can you get 2 Canadian Club? Oh, no. Whiskey, Canadian Club, song tea. Hang on. This is impressing you, isn't it? Hold on a minute.
Do you want me to do it?
No, you're all right, mate. Mate, side. Mate. Qua. One second. No, qua. Mate. Side. Oh, this is.
Oh, this is funny.
No.
Oh, why is the camera not pointing over there?
No, Jack, I don't know. It's the only bottle she hasn't touched. Excuse me. Do apologise about it. Yes, Jack.
Yeah. You should be like blue pizza. This is one we made earlier.
Something soda. Okay. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah. So we're going to say thank you to.
Can I have mine with Coke, please? Yeah.
Can you, Adam? My eyes are absolutely. Can you read that? The name
No.
of that. I think it's Monga 964. But if it, I mean, Monga is kind of what we do every now and then. But anyway, thank you very much. Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on. I've been given the old. Gee whiz! What the heck? I mean, I'll clean them for you, Adam. No problem.
So when things get steamy in the gentlemen's clubs.
Oh, I see what you mean. Do you actually use these as glasses? Or do you?
No, they're just for show to impress.
Let's have a look. Do you know what? I can read it. It's Mongo 964.
Hey! We love Canada.
That's it. I'm going to borrow these for the rest of the show. Does it make me look sort of? No. Does it make look intelligent?
It takes you off looking at your baldness, doesn't it? You look
Okay. Well, I can read the chat a lot better with these. Let's have a look. Okay. Ant has got a little ant. Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's gone weird.
What's got what? What do you mean, my glasses? I'm getting. Do you
Now
know
got
what?
real football on the TV now.
I'm getting heckled. I'm getting heckled by my only customer. This is what it's come to. Look, Adam, can you see the little egg there from Ant?
He's here for the nude show later.
Yeah, Brummie English, he says. Mongo 964, yes, Mongo from Blazing Saddles. Blazing Saddles. I've seen that movie, but I don't remember
It's
Mongo character. Yeah.
a very funny comedy that I don't know.
Very, very funny. Okay, your match has started, so we're going to wind this up. Give it about another 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Is that okay? Okay, so
I still want to know what go-go's you've been to, Phil.
right. Let me take these off. Oh, thank you, Dad. Thank you. Thank you. Just before we do that, Mongo 964.
To our Canadian friends,
Thank you.
we love lumberjacks.
Are we going to do it down in one? Are we going to do that?
That's another super chat to do that.
There you go. It is. By the way, can you just? That is real.
Oh,
From Canada. Thank you, Mongo 964. Lovely. Okay. What go-go's have I been to lately? Well, the two that I mentioned, obviously, which were Pin-Up. Outstanding. I mean, outstanding lineup, really. I saw this girl in Pin-Up about 3 months ago when I had a bit of money. Not now, but 3 months ago when I had some money.
they call it fill-up, don't they? Not pin-up now.
When I went to Pin-Up, I saw this girl. It was the last day that they had the Perspex screens there because the manager, Stephen Yodsak, hello Steve, he's watching us, he took them down the next day. And there was this girl dancing in front of me. And you know, like when you're looking at somebody of the opposite sex that you may be attracted to, you've got like a check pad in your own mind. So it's legs, fantastic. Skin, beautiful. No tattoos. No. Everything, the body, awesome. The face, outstanding. Everything. It was just everything. The hair, the whole package. I thought, this woman is absolutely unbelievable. And she was. Go back to the chat. Oh, should I have another swig of this?
Yay.
Okay, we're going to wind it up in about 5 minutes.
So have you been at one gentleman's club then, at all?
Yes, I went to Maggie Mays, is it? Is it the one on the Chopal?
Have you been Soy Boomerang?
No, I haven't been to a Boomerang yet.
That is the place that you guys probably don't know about.
And I need to because I've got so many friends that have got bars down there, including obviously Greg at
Heaven
Heaven
is-
Above, yeah.
Your friend?
I'm really not. I can't remember, but I have got a lot of friends down there. I've got a lot of friends, honestly.
But that is the happening
bars.
place in town.
Yeah, yeah. What and what's that taking the trade off? Do you reckon?
Can we mention the dreaded Soy 6 people?
Well, it's not dreaded. I mean, I actually go down Soy 6 every now and then. I've got friends. I literally just go there to have a drink with friends, and sometimes I do other things there or whatever. I think Soy 6 is still.
I mean, the talent in Soy 6 is amazing. There is so many sexy women in Soy 6, unbelievable.
Yeah.
But I said that I want a little bit more action, and you can't do the indoor stuff there. While in the gentlemen's clubs you can.
Yeah. Okay.
But the Soy 6, the lineup is still fantastic. They are some really sexy.
Excellent. Yeah.
ladies.
Good. Yeah.
But they're just not offering the same product that the gentlemen's clubs. But that's the great thing about the town we're in. We have a choice. You can go to a beer bar, a music bar, a gentlemen's club, a Soy 6 bar, a go-go. We're very lucky to have those choices.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, the last over and go-go's. I've been to Ricky's, went to Pandora's. Yeah, it's very nice there.
They blow you away with the service in that club.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, I only went to talk to Ricky, of course.
Oh,
I wasn't looking around. Ricky's a good friend. Can I let into a little secret? We're trying to get Ricky to do sort of one of these or on the.
All right.
We're trying it desperately. I think it'd be great. Oh no, the dreaded buffering.
Never come this bar again.
No.
Promise me naked women and free West Ham game.
Yeah, it's 0-0 in the West Ham versus Crystal Palace game, but a bit of a technical issue there at the moment.
Didn't you, I don't want to put you in a spot here, promote on your Facebook that you never have issues with streaming?
No, this is not. This is stuttering.
Stuttering.
Not buffering.
Stuttering.
Stuttering.
Is that how you get away with that?
Yeah.
Stuttering.
Oh, there you go. Look,
Stuttering.
Back in the room.
Stuttering.
Hey, where's my glasses?
I took them away.
Oh, can we have my glasses back? Because I can't. I'm going to read the last few chats and then we'll have to call it a day because Adam's got to shout at the TV.
We'll do the premium bit next with the naked girls, no?
No, that's tomorrow night. Yeah.
Oh.
Tomorrow night. Right. Let's go to chat. You mean Soy Stream? Talking about Soy 6. It's got that. It's got a lot of nicknames at the moment. Soy PayPal.
I call it Soy
Stream.
Bobby Moore.
Soy Bobby Moore.
Number 6, the best player.
Oh, okay.
So I've gone back to football again, haven't I?
Yeah, yeah. Soccer ball for our Americans. Yeah. Yeah, okay.
All right, let's talk about that subject, yeah?
Yeah.
Bars have got to do what they've got to do to survive.
Yeah.
We have to pay our rents, our salaries. It might not be something everyone agrees with, but hey, why are we both on this now? We need some income, don't we?
Yeah.
There's not enough people in town to support the bars at the moment.
How do you see the live streaming thing in, say, 6 months down the line? I mean, I know
It's a scary question. I mean,
the one. Sorry to interrupt you, Adam. The one thing that gets me a little is when people say, "Oh, how do you see the future? 6 months?" I've got no idea. But you dip your toe in the water with live streaming and be very successful. So how do you see? Do you think when customers come back, what are the girls? What do you think the girls are thinking? What do you reckon?
the customer in town at the moment is not really the sort of guy that's going to be buying that lay drink unless he's getting more for his money. The guys that are following the live streams, I think they'll come back to town, and a lot of these are new customers, and will buy drinks for the girls.
Yeah.
They saw that girl, they will come to buy drinks.
Yeah.
There's a new generation of customers from YouTube here. I mean, I was talking to a bar owner on Soy 6. Most of his best customers have never even been to Pattaya before.
Yeah.
There's a new type of customer out there.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the people who are a little bit negative about the subject are the guys that probably aren't coming back here anyway, that remember the good old days, and the good old days are still here.
No, I mean, as I said, this is the golden era, in my opinion.
I mean, I'm going to finish with a good comment here. There was a guru called Pattaya Pete.
Yeah.
Now
the original owner of FLB Bar.
Yep.
The original owner, well, the owner of the Pattaya Beer Garden.
He had a forum called Pattaya Talk, and their subject was change. And he says, Pattaya hasn't changed. You have. We're still in the greatest town there is. This town can offer. This is adult Disney World, yeah. We just have to adapt to the changes and enjoy it. But we are still the best place. If not, why are you watching us? Why are you coming to Pattaya? Pattaya is still the number one in my eyes. I wouldn't want to go home.
Yeah. Can I just read you a couple of members' comments on the? Because they're members, so they've paid. And Aid says, "Do you think it will stop when the tourists are back?" I think we've kind of covered that.
No, it's still we don't know.
Okay. Short but sweet answer. And ants, I'm getting Aid and Ant mixed up, but because they've both got those little legs. They've got the little legs. They do well. I think bar will do both. The successful ones are taking more now than during high season. I mean, we don't really want to talk about how much money you're taking, but
I mean, at the moment, my bar is like half normal customers, half stream. I never want a customer in the stream. I mean, you talked about that subject before.
Yeah. Can I just mention on that point? Sean Malloy, who's also a member, says you can only go to Soy 6 if you're happy being on live stream. Every video I see, the cams are everywhere, including facing the street.
Oh.
But that's not so on yours, is it?
No, it's not 100% true. Some of them at the entrance. No, it's not all bars are the same.
No.
It's hard to generalise.
Yeah. Okay, Adam. Thanks for that. Look, just before you go, what have you got going on over Christmas, New Year? Any parties? Any special live streams or anything?
No, nothing. What a sad.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, I mean, I should have marketed it more, but no, it's like just going to network more really over Christmas. And
okay.
Try and get drunk and yeah.
Cool. Okay, so if people want to watch, if people want to contact you, first of all, you're
just
on take
either Facebook or YouTube.
Right.
Cherry Bar Pattaya, really.
Okay. Cool. Excellent.
I'm not here to do the blah blah. Just here to have a chat about stuff.
I'm going to actually come to the Cherry Bar live cam tomorrow and just stand behind it with a big little pub sign. You know.
Wearing your only t-shirt.
Yes, wearing one of the only t-shirts that I've got. Yeah. Because I'm a minimalist. That's why. Let me tell you, on my regular Le Pub Pattaya YouTube channel, coming up very soon, in fact tomorrow, we've got a video which is only 7.5 minutes long. It's a silly little comedy, kind of fun.
It's not your experience in Pin Up a Go-Go, 7.5 minutes long.
See, he keeps on going on about it. It was 3 months ago. It's about it's called. I'll tell you what it's called, and this will make you laugh.
Yeah.
Taking precautions in Pattaya.
Oh.
Right. And what it's about, it's not about birth control, but it's about precautions about COVID-19. And people are going, oh, fed up with about COVID. But this video is fun, and we're looking at, we were thinking, me and my friend that does the videos together, what procedures are new in Pattaya for people that haven't been here for a while, that are going to be coming into town, hopefully, in the next few months, fingers crossed. What do they expect when you go into a taxi, when you go into public transport, when you go into a shop, when you go into a bar? What are you expected to do? You know, are you supposed to wear a mask? What are you supposed to do about QR codes and all that sort of stuff? And don't worry, it's not serious. It's fun. There's lots of fun things. Yeah. So that video is launching tomorrow, and as I said, it's only a short one, 7.5 minutes long. YouTube won't monetize it, so I'm not making any money out of it at all.
It's not about the money. It's for your fans.
Absolutely, of course, yeah. So that's coming up tomorrow, and hopefully next week we're going to be doing a live stream earlier on in the day for our viewers in the Southern Hemisphere. So we're looking at Australia and New Zealand. What we're going to be doing, we're going to the Pattaya sign, and the Pattaya sign is going to be in the background there. Plan this in my head, Adam. And we're going to be doing like a sunset because we've done a sunrise. We're going to be doing a sunset. So basically, it's going to be just me We may have a guest or we may not, but it's going to be an OB, an outside broadcast, at the Pattaya sign, and we're going to be looking around the harbour.
Would it not
there.
be funnier doing it from Soy 9 with the prison connections for your Aussie friends or not?
Ooh. Are you listening? I mean, it's upset all the Americans.
Yeah, you gotta
It's upset all the Australians.
share the happiness, I say.
No, so that's going to be the live stream. That's the plan next week, but we're not sure what's going to happen. And of course, it's Christmas next week as well.
Where are you having a turkey, Phil?
No, I hate Christmas. No, I don't hate Christmas, but
Are you a humbug sort of guy?
no, I am. I mean, I don't make any. I believe, and maybe we can talk about this next week. And I am very aware that there are people that really, really, really want to come over here but can't. And peace and love to everybody in London who are locked down in tier 3 now for Christmas and New Year. But I believe people come to Pattaya to avoid Christmas because Christmas is very expensive. It's family orientated.
Where are your decorations, by the way?
Maybe don't mention decorations. People get upset.
You haven't got any decorations.
Well, everyone has a Christmas tree. Yeah.
Where's yours then?
Wait, there's a joke coming.
Oh, right.
I'm setting it up.
All right.
We won't make a double act. Everyone has a Christmas tree. I've got a girl called Tree. So we're going to put a bit of tinsel on. This is going to be a joke next week.
Oh, good. That's funny.
Right. Well, you should. I don't know. Anyway, look forward to that one. Yeah, I think people. Christmas is very expensive. Also, it's very family orientated. Maybe people don't get on with their families. A lot of people think that they buy really expensive presents for like children, and children don't appreciate them and all of that. And they get fed up and they just want to come out and be by themselves and enjoy themselves. And that is why I believe many people come to Pattaya to get away from Christmas. And you've got to admit, Adam, it is a bit strange. The baking heat, you're walking down Beach Road or something, and the sweat's coming off you and all that. And there's like Christmas trees out and snow and stars of David and all that everywhere. It is a bit bizarre. Would you agree?
Yeah, I mean, we go into the shopping malls and they're playing Christmas carols in Pattaya.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
It's crazy.
And are you having a tree in your?
Already done here.
Can you see it on the live stream?
You can, but we're not plugging the live stream.
Okay. Does the tree accept drinks? Maybe.
Well, you've got a girl called Tree, yeah?
We have got a girl. I've mentioned that earlier. Yeah.
Do you think your Canadian friend that bought us a drink, he'd being a lumberjack, he might be interested in your tree?
You see, all these negative stereotypes. All these negative stereotypes. Right. Thank you, everybody. Hello to Owen, says hello, lads. Thank you to everybody that has contributed to the live stream today. Can I say a very, very big thank you to Adam for coming in. Thank you very much.
I haven't wound too many people up. So
no, not at all. That's a Canadian club.
Hey.
Thank you. Hope to see you. Well, maybe we could do
see
this
you
again.
soon.
Yeah, do it again in the new year or something. And thank you very much. Thanks to Dave for ringing the bell. Well done, Leeds. The West Ham score is 0-0. And from us all here in COVID-free Pattaya, we're going to say bye-bye. Bye.